Okay, good afternoon. Welcome to eDDR training with FFA PaySmart. So today we're going to look at entering an eDDR, which stands for electronic direct debit request. So on the toolbar up the top here, we click on eDDR, then create eDDR form. Okay, I'll get you to read through those 5 points there. You're essentially saying that you're going to print 2 copies after the completion of the eDDR, one to give to your customer and the other to keep for yourself. 3 options that you have eDDR as a new customer, you have a renew active customer, and you have restore inactive customer. Today we're going to look at eDDR for a new customer. Next. Okay, so that brings us to the eDDR form. Now the reference number, for those of you who are using an integrated software provider, then you may need to enter in a specific reference number here provided by that software. If you're not, then you can leave that blank, or you can enter in whatever customer reference number there you want to. In the commencement date, you can enter in any date after today's date. So you can't enter today's date being the 5th, but you can enter tomorrow's date being the 6th or Friday's date being the 7th. So we'll use that one. We'll put in some basic details here. Now all of the necessary fields have an asterisk at the start of it. It does require one phone number. Okay, now the more details that you have on your customers and the more contact details you have, the better it is for PaySmart to maintain in touch with your customer base. Okay, so then we get into the payment details. Now we've got a couple of options. Let's have a look at the fixed term agreement. Now fixed term agreement means that if you enter in 10 payments of $50, we're going to take out 10 payments of $50. Okay, you can vary that payment at a later date to say $100, but what would happen is we would still continue to take out 10 payments. So if, for example, you're a registered training organization and you have a set contract value, what you're better off doing is ticking the contract by value box. So what that does is that says, okay, well, I'm going to collect $500 and the payment being $50 each payment. So that means even if you vary the amount up to $100 later on, we're still only going to collect the $500. Okay? The other option that we have there is until further notice. So until further notice means that we're going to collect the minimum number of payments. So let's say this example is, say, a fitness center. So we're going to collect a minimum of 26 payments over the course of the year fortnightly, and it's going to be $30 per fortnight. Because it's ticked until further notice, we're going to continue to take out $30 even after that 26 payments until you as the client tell us you want it to stop. You've got the option there to enter in a first payment as well. So again, in the instance of a fitness center, for example, if you have a $70 joining fee, your first payment would be $100, being the $70 joining fee plus the $30 normal payment. If you don't have anything that you want to take out there that's different to the $30 in the first payment, then you leave that blank and we'll just debit the $30 instead. You don't need to worry about adding in the administration fee or the setup fee because we already have those populated there. You can also add in special conditions to that. Select payment type. So that's depending on which account you're wanting your customer to debit from. So a general card is either MasterCard or Visa card. You also have the option for Amex or Diners. Okay, so if we go general card, for example, we'll put it in the right spot, might help. Okay, then you select who's going to pay the credit card charges. Okay, so with the credit card charge, you as the client can accept to pay that, okay, or your customer pays that surcharge. Reading through the customer details there and submitting them through electronic direct debit request, then once you accept the FFA disclaimer, okay, save your DDR form. Once you save the DDR form, it'll give you the option to print a couple of copies for you. As we mentioned earlier, you need to print 2 and have them both signed, one for your customer and one for yourself. Okay, and that pretty much covers electronic direct debit request form. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact your client account manager or your business development manager.